Match day -2, India's first practice session here at the picturesque Galle International Cricket Stadium, which is where we are standing, and right behind that is the Galle Fort. And India's first practice session in Galle. And the moment the team arrived, obviously the players were seen, doing the stretching, doing the warm-up drills. At the same time, head coach Gautam Gambhir and captain Shubman Gill together went towards the main wicket, the pitch where the test match will be played, and it begins on 15th of August. So the both of them, they went towards the wicket. They had a long discussion with the wicket, about the wicket. Sitanshu Kotak was also there discussing, and after Sitanshu Kotak went, chief selector Ajit Agarkar also joined the discussion. The discussion went for a long time, and it was only around the pitch. Even the pitch curator was seen there. Debashish, what do you make of the discussion from the outside?
Yeah, the focus has to be on the 22 yards. Means there is not denying the fact. Means obviously we saw yesterday the head coach, along with the batting coach and the spin bowling coach turning up, and they had a look at the wicket match day -3. And today the entire discussion at the start of the training session was around the wickets, the 22 yards. We even saw Rishabh Pant means bending down and having a feel of the wicket. We saw Dhruv Jurel, who is the second wicket keeper in the side. His inputs were sought by Gautam Gambhir. Both Dhruv Jurel and Gautam Gambhir were seen having a long chat because he, in fact, you remember, in fact, Dhruv Jurel was part of that India A side that played out match here in Galle. So a lot of inputs were taken so as to assess what actually the conditions will be before and naming the playing 11.
Yeah, definitely. The playing combination will depend on how the wicket will play, and that is why Devashish made that pertinent point about Gautam Gambhir involving in a discussion with Dhruv Jurel, who led India A in that unofficial two-match test series against Sri Lanka A. That is why, because he was wicketkeeper in that team and he was the captain as well. He was one of the last few players, along with Akib Nabi, Saranj, and Gurnur, who has played at this venue. That's why Gautam Gambhir was seen having discussion, seeking his thoughts on the wicket, because he was one of the players who played at the wicket last. So, there is a thorough assessment of the wicket is going on, because obviously match day -2, after one day you have to play the test match, and the playing 11, what will be India's combination. Moreover, it's sorted, but there are few spots, on which there are few contenders, and there is a discussion going on, and how the wicket will behave, how the wicket could behave, will decide India's playing combination. And that will happen only after the thorough assessment of the wicket, which is being done by the coaching staff and the players, as Rishabh Pant was also there, Dhruv Jurel, Shubman
And
Gill.
the discussion, Viva, went
Yeah.
on for a good 20 minutes,
Yes,
if
yes,
not more.
yeah,
Means
so
obviously,
20
and the captain, the chief selector, along with the head coach, were all three of them were involved in that discussion surrounding the wicket. And obviously, prior to that, batting coach Sitanshu Kotak also shared his inputs. In fact, all of them had a feel of the wicket as to how the wicket is going to behave like.
Yeah, and this is where it becomes key. The pitch talk is always there whenever India play an overseas test, or for the matter, whenever India plays a test match nowadays. So yes, this was it around the pitch talk. Obviously, India's practice will begin, and we'll give you all the updates from ground zero. So stay tuned to Revsportz, and thank you for watching this video.
For India's best multi-sports coverage, your platform is one, and that's Revsportz. So like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I think by now you know that we will be everywhere in different parts of the world and bring you on-ground reportage. As I said, your best multi-sports coverage on Revsportz, your favorite destination.